Songbook stories. I found a test pressing at the thrift store the other day. It's a double 12-inch for an artist named Aurora. And they're doing Ordinary World Duran Duran mixes. Pretty cool. But I've only got one test pressing in my whole sweet collection, and it's for a band called Mixtapes for an album called Even on the Worst Nights, which is like a really special, one of my favorite records. And Ryan, the singer, I kind of chokeholded him and befriended him online and made him sell me that. And he sold me a bunch of other stuff too, but that test pressing, whew, it's nice. But now I got these test pressings. Now I got multiple, so that's new. All right, I am just gonna jump right in here because I don't have a whole lot of stories for this band, Aerosmith. And they're the main focus of this one. I've got some records that I've amassed through the years. I was just in there looking, and I don't have any video from them. I used to have the box set that they did that was Pandora's Box, and I don't have any of that either. I used to have that on CD anyway, I believe. This record I know was my dad's. My dad got me started collecting vinyl in '91. He was getting more started. I gotta turn this down a little bit. I want to get a full-on copyright strike over some weird song. But yeah, my dad was getting kind of out of music and more into talk radio and stuff, and I was really getting into music. So he gave me his box of records. It was probably not even 50 records. And I still have all of those in my collection, you know. Now I've got, instead of the almost a foot that he started me out with, I probably have, oh God, I don't even know. I probably got 50 feet of vinyl end to end or more. But yeah, this one was one of Dad's that got me started. And since then, I've got a few CDs of theirs. Here's all these oldies. I'll go through these old ones first. I got Gems. This little double I found from Version. I think I found this in a thrift store, but it's got that first one, the old school greatest hits, and Classics Live. 2 CDs in one package. Got Permanent Vacation, Pump, which has my favorite Aerosmith song on it, What It Takes. I love that song. Living on the Edge single, maxi single. Get a Grip. Big ones. 9 Lives. Little South of Sanity. This is a newer greatest hits collection, 2 CD. This is like the CD that new fans would want to start with. Just Push Play, and I got Honkin' on Bobo. I really listened to more Aerosmith back in the day than I do now. I probably have never even put these newer ones in, to be honest. But I'll get to them one day, you know. Put them in and listen to them while I take a shower, like I do. It's a good way to get a daily dose of music, and that's why I try to stick with it. So, other than that, I mean, Aerosmith, all I got story-wise, I've never seen them, Tony's never seen them, but we've all been on the rock and roller coaster, right? It's not Aerosmith based anymore. This is probably the first time I've held drumsticks in my hand in over 2 years. I don't drum anymore really, and I barely play guitar. It's all piano for me these days. Anyway, I've ridden Rock and Roller Coaster with lots of people. Tony, Adam, many times. Gregory D. George. I don't know. I'm sorry if I forgot you, but I've ridden that thing a lot. I love that roller coaster. I love that park, and I miss it. We're gonna be going back sometime soon. We're gonna be pass holes again. Well, Tony will be a pass hole for the first time, but I've been known to be a pass hole. Anyway, moving right along is an excellent underrated band that I really need to represent more in my collection, other than just this one 7-inch that I've got. But I really need to get their vinyl. Numbered second pressing on purple vinyl. Welcome to Reality. Cool. And then I've got the self-titled Adolescence that somebody ripped for me. Like I said, I really need to get that upgraded. Okay, here's a local band from back in the day called Adventures in Immortality, and holy cow, me and Adam freaked out about this band. I never got to see them. I'm pretty sure he saw them a couple times, but I found their 7 inches, and I've owned this since the early 90s. 94 this came out. I've probably bought it pretty new and had it ever since. But See the Blight, oh my god, I just thought about this song when I was getting ready to come out here and do this video, and I'm like singing it to myself. I'm like, oh, I still know that song. That song is like a part of me. But I wonder if this is on YouTube. If it is, if you're interested in hearing some really aggressive, tight, really awesome musicians play some original music, try to find some Adventures in Immortality. There, see, these were on Vapor Records out of Lake Mary, Florida. They only had a few songs on each of them, but really great band, really memorable. And other than that, there's this guy from the old Def Jux crew. I used to be much more into hip-hop than I am these days too. Good stuff is like so few and far between, it seems, these days. You'd do well to check out the new De La Soul record if you haven't, speaking of. But I got a couple of Aesop's 12 inches from back from my DJ days. I got the Urban Renewal Program with LP. I'm pretty sure I bought this from Virgin back in the day. 2002 this came out. That's so old. 2002 was so long ago. But this guy is still an underground figure, and a bit notorious, a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Infamous, maybe? A lot of people would say he's the best out there. I'm gonna end it on that note. Actually, no, I want to, like I said about listening to music while I take a shower, like maybe think about doing something like that for yourself. Whether it be a drive that you don't normally listen to anything, grab an album and put it on for the drive, or put it on for your shower. Check out something new, and eventually you're gonna find something that you're like, oh, how did I live without this band that I love so much now? Because there's a lot of stuff that's like that for me. Right now, the reason that I'm saying this actually is because I've been listening to this band called The Sea and Cake, an album called Oui, like the French word, and I've heard their name for so many years, like, oh, I should check the band out, and I never did, and I'm so stupid. I just told Tony I'm kicking myself really hard for never checking this band out. Way back when they were really active or whatever, I might have had a chance to see them, who knows, but really great stuff. I'm digging The Sea and Cake at the moment. And as far as movies go, we're having movie night tonight. The guys will be here any minute, actually. And we're going to be watching the new The Running Man, a Stephen King adaptation. I'm a big Stephen King fan, so I've been looking forward to this. I'm excited about it. And we're probably going to watch a little Missing in Action in honor of old Chuck Norris afterwards. But yeah, that's what's on the agenda. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have anything to say about music sometime. That's why I'm doing this. I really want to start a dialogue, or educate. I feel like I can educate people on how to listen to music, because it's kind of a lost art form at this point, and people are just kind of waiting, and they don't have direction, and they have like Spotify playlists or whatever. That's not that's not being a music fan. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys real soon for actually, what do we got, 11 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. We're gonna do this band called the Afghan Wigs. Check out a song called Gentleman. Love it. Adam and I saw them on this tour at a place called The Station in Fern Park, and it was incredible. We both kind of fanboyed out, like, dude's a rock star. Like, for real, Greg Doley. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna come back with some Afghan Wigs, Against Me. If you've never heard of either one of those bands, be sure to tune in for the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.